Hello and welcome to Managerzone Tips and Tricks. Today I will walk through how I think about coaches. Okay, to start off I want to show something. Misclick. So to show, I want to show the difference I get from my coaches. And when I look at my training graph, you can actually see that it's quite a difference from having no coaches to coaches. And that is why I use coaches, because it gives a pretty nice boost to your players' training speed. Okay, so what type of coaches do you want? So what I aim for is basically to get coaches that has 9s in attributes. Sometimes they have an 8 just because I need to fill a spot, but I'm trying to trade them out as I go. As you can see, my average salary is under 50,000. I know there are ways to get them down to as low as 30,000, but then you need to have some retired players and be very active with hiring coaches, and I have been slacking a bit about there. But as you see, nothing over 50. I'm trying to lower everything under 45 at the moment. But how do you hire coaches? Well, at coaches you can filter on class and country. Do not change country at all. It's waste since you can have any country and unlimited amount. On class, it's a big difference. So let's start with the class A, the highest here. So we take this one with a 10, we take this one with a 10, we take this one with a 10, and this one has a 10, and check their salaries. So this has a 94k salary with the 10. This is a 115 at least. It's not sure you get them for that price, but that's the minimum you can pay. And this is 110, and this is 96. So I would say if you want to get a 10 attributes coach, you will pay at least 100k. And as you saw, with my tactic, you can actually get 9 attributes players for half the price. I think that's very nice, because then you can have it on almost all your players and without getting to pay too much. So now I will show you how I actually get the coaches. What I do, I press view all, and in here I actually, on this filter, I change this to around 72k, and then I filter. When that is done, I press each attributes to find the best coaches with a 9. I already done this for the week, so the only attribute left is set place, where I don't really use it. So I will just show how I do it. So let's say that the 9s here has been in ball control instead. I would have opened it, go to this staff, and see his can be between 36 to 66. So what I normally do, I try to get them for under 45, and I sent an offer. Okay, so if I really wanted him, this is my first trainer, I would have to raise it to around 50 and send final offer. And he accepted. I will not take this because I don't need him at this point, so I will exit talks. But this is how I try to get my trainer. And I don't care if it's a signing fee or not, because that will pay back to yourself. If you are really thin on cash in the start when you do this, make sure you don't have any signing fee. But for me, if I pay 100,000 to get a trainer up, that's worth it for me, since I get the low salary anyways. It just takes a few months to pay off that signing fee if you get a good weekly salary. And as you see, this also has a low weekly salary. If you would want to find the coaches without being a club member, you can't use this. Then you actually have to go through B class. You have to sort by this, but when you open this, as you can see, they are pretty expensive. So it's just more manual labor work that you're actually gonna have to go through more players until you find them. As I shown before, I know there is no 9s with a good price there, but as you can see, you have to do 1.5 pages of coaches before you find the ones you want, but you can still do it without being a club member. Okay, so I would try to utilize coaches. I would try to put them for all players if possible. And as you can see, what I've done on my youths, I don't play. If I don't have any on play intelligence, I don't have a coach there. So sometimes you can do it in batches when you train your players. Also, if you don't want to get full amount of coaches. Okay, that was all I had for coaches today, and see you in the next episode.